Do you ever feel lost, confused, or unhappy in life? Do you ever struggle to find your purpose, direction, or meaning? Do you ever wish you had some guidance, inspiration, or wisdom to help you navigate life's challenges and opportunities? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you. In this video, we will explore some of the most valuable and enduring principles that can help you live a life of meaning and fulfillment. These principles are inspired by the wisdom of Seneca, the ancient Stoic philosopher who taught us how to face life's challenges with courage and resilience. We will also blend these principles with some modern perspectives and examples, showing how they are relevant and applicable in today's world. These principles are not outdated or obsolete. Rather, they are timeless and universal, serving as guides and reminders for our personal growth and well-being. By applying these principles in your daily life, you will be able to overcome your fears, doubts, and worries, and discover your true potential, passion, and purpose. You will be able to create a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and rewarding. You will be able to become the best version of yourself. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of timeless wisdom? If so, then let's dive into the 15 timeless lessons for a purposeful life. The first lesson is to seek challenges. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. If we want to improve ourselves and discover our true potential, we need to embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Challenges test our limits, push us out of our comfort zones, and force us to adapt and overcome. They also make us more resilient, confident, and creative. Think of any successful person you admire, and you will find that they have faced and overcome many challenges in their lives. They did not shy away from difficulties, rather, they welcomed them as catalysts for growth. So, the next time you encounter a challenge, don't avoid it or complain about it. Instead, face it with courage and curiosity, and see what you can learn from it. The second lesson is to choose your influences wisely. Surround yourself with inspiring individuals. Be mindful of the profound impact your company has on your well-being. The people we spend time with influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions. They can either lift us up or drag us down. They can either inspire us or discourage us. They can either support us or sabotage us. Therefore, we need to be selective and intentional about who we let into our lives. We need to seek out people who share our values, goals, and passions. People who challenge us, motivate us, and help us grow. People who are positive, honest, and respectful. People who make us better versions of ourselves. As Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. The third lesson is to focus on your response. It's not about what happens to you, but how you respond. Your response is the canvas on which you paint the portrait of your life. Life is full of events and situations that are beyond our control. We cannot control the weather, the traffic, the economy, or the actions of others. We cannot control the past or the future. We can only control our present moment and how we choose to respond to what happens to us. Our response determines our attitude, our perspective, and our outcome. We can either respond with negativity, anger, or fear, or we can respond with positivity, calmness, or courage. We can either respond with blame, excuses, or complaints, or we can respond with responsibility, solutions, or gratitude. We can either respond with resignation, despair, or victimhood, or we can respond with action, hope, or empowerment. As Seneca said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The fourth lesson is to say yes to what matters. Prioritize what truly matters over distractions. Each yes is a commitment. Invest your time and energy wisely. Time is our most precious and limited resource. We only have 24 hours in a day, and we don't know how many days we have left. Therefore, we need to be careful and deliberate about how we use our time. We need to say yes to the things that matter most to us, the things that align with our values, goals, and passions, the things that bring us joy, fulfillment, and growth. And we need to say no to the things that don't matter, the things that distract us, waste our time, or drain our energy. The things that are trivial, irrelevant, or harmful. As Seneca said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The fifth lesson is to be a master of yourself. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of personal growth. Master yourself by taking control of your actions, emotions, and decisions. Self-discipline is the ability to do what you need to do, even if you don't feel like doing it. It is the ability to resist temptations, impulses, and distractions. It is the ability to follow through on your plans, goals, and commitments. It is the ability to act in accordance with your values, principles, and standards. Self-discipline is the key to achieving anything worthwhile in life. It is the key to overcoming bad habits, developing good habits, and improving your skills. It is the key to managing your emotions, regulating your mood, and maintaining your focus. It is the key to making wise decisions, solving problems, and taking action. As Seneca said, no one can have a peaceful life who thinks too much about lengthening it. The sixth lesson is to protect your time. Time is precious. Manage it wisely. Reflect on how you spend your time and allocate it to activities aligned with your values. As we discussed in the previous lesson, time is our most valuable asset. We need to protect it from being wasted, stolen, or squandered. We need to manage it effectively, efficiently, and intentionally. We need to reflect on how we spend our time and whether it reflects our priorities, values, and goals. We need to eliminate or minimize the activities that are unimportant, unproductive, or unhealthy. We need to increase or maximize the activities that are important, productive, or healthy. We need to balance our time between work and leisure, between obligations and passions, between routine and novelty. We need to make time for ourselves, for our loved ones, and for our community. As Seneca said, life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements, if it were all well invested. The seventh lesson is to do the hard things. Greatness requires effort and resilience. Face difficulties as opportunities for growth in body, mind, and emotions. Nothing worth having comes easy. If we want to achieve greatness, we need to be willing to work hard, persist, and overcome. We need to be willing to face difficulties, challenges, and failures. We need to be willing to step out of our comfort zones, take risks, and try new things. We need to be willing to endure pain, discomfort, and uncertainty. We need to be willing to learn, improve, and grow. Doing the hard things makes us stronger, smarter, and happier. It builds our character, confidence, and competence. It expands our horizons, possibilities, and potential. It enriches our lives, experiences, and relationships. As Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. The eighth lesson is to make others better. Be an inspiration and a positive influence. Contribute to the growth of others, creating a ripple effect of positivity. We are not isolated beings. We are social beings. We are connected to others, and we affect each other. We can either make others better or worse by our presence, words, and actions. We can either inspire others or discourage them. We can either help others or hinder them. We can either uplift others or drag them down. Therefore, we need to be mindful and intentional about how we interact with others. We need to be a source of inspiration and positivity. We need to be a role model and a mentor. We need to be a supporter and a cheerleader. We need to be a giver and a helper. We need to be a leader and a team player. We need to be a friend and a family. As Seneca said, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The 9th lesson is to practice gratitude. Appreciate the simple pleasures and significant achievements. Gratitude fosters contentment and resilience, even in challenging times. Gratitude is the act of recognizing and appreciating the good things in our lives, the things that we often take for granted, such as our health, our family, our friends, our home, our food, our water, our air, our sun, our moon, our stars. The things that we have worked hard for, such as our education, our career, our skills, our hobbies, our projects, our goals, our dreams, the things that we have experienced, such as our travels, our adventures, our memories, our lessons, our joys, our sorrows. Gratitude is the key to happiness and well-being. It makes us more satisfied, optimistic, and generous. It makes us more resilient, adaptable, and hopeful. It makes us more aware, mindful, and present. As Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. The 10th lesson is to embrace continuous learning. Seek knowledge and skills for adaptability. Continuous learning equips you to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Learning is not something that ends when we graduate from school or college. Learning is a lifelong process that never stops. Learning is the way we keep up with the changes and challenges of the world. Learning is the way we expand our minds and broaden our perspectives. Learning is the way we acquire new knowledge and skills that can help us in our personal and professional lives. Learning is the way we discover new interests and passions that can enrich our lives. Learning is the way we grow as individuals and as members of society. As Seneca said, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. The 11th lesson is to embrace vulnerability. Vulnerability is a display of courage, not weakness. It deepens relationships and fosters personal growth. Vulnerability is the act of being open and honest about our feelings, thoughts, and experiences. It is the act of showing our true selves without masks, filters, or defenses. It is the act of admitting our mistakes, flaws, and fears. It is the act of asking for help, feedback, or support. Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a sign of courage. It takes courage to be vulnerable, to expose ourselves to the possibility of rejection, criticism, or judgment. It takes courage to be vulnerable, to connect with others on a deeper level, to build trust and intimacy. It takes courage to be vulnerable, to learn from our failures, to overcome our insecurities. It takes courage to be vulnerable, to grow as human beings, to live authentically. As Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." The 12th lesson is to cultivate resilience through adversity. Adversity is not an obstacle, but a teacher. View setbacks as opportunities to become stronger and wiser. Adversity is the state of facing difficulties, hardships, or misfortunes. Adversity is inevitable in life. We all encounter it at some point or another. Adversity can be a source of stress, pain, or suffering, but it can also be a source of growth, strength, or wisdom. It all depends on how we view and respond to it. We can either view adversity as an obstacle, something that blocks our progress, or we can view it as a teacher, something that teaches us valuable lessons. We can either respond to adversity with negativity, resentment, or despair, or we can respond to it with positivity, gratitude, or hope. We can either let adversity break us, or we can let it make us. As Seneca said, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." The 13th lesson is to practice the art of reflection. Regular self-reflection is crucial for self-improvement. Gain insight into your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. Self-reflection is the act of examining and evaluating our own thoughts, feelings, and actions. It is the act of looking inward, asking ourselves questions and seeking answers. It is the act of being aware, mindful, and conscious of ourselves. Self-reflection is essential for self-improvement. It helps us to identify our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. It helps us to recognize our patterns, habits, and tendencies. It helps us to understand our motivations, values, and goals. It helps us to learn from our experiences, mistakes, and successes. It helps us to make better decisions, solve problems, and take action. As Seneca said, the mind should be allowed some relaxation, that it may return to its work all the better for the rest. The 14th lesson is to cultivate a robust mindset. Train your mind to focus on solutions and opportunities. A resilient mindset equips you to face adversity with grace and determination. A mindset is the set of beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions that shape our perception and interpretation of reality. A mindset can either be fixed or growth-oriented, negative or positive, limiting or empowering. A mindset can either help us or hinder us in achieving our goals and fulfilling our potential. Therefore, we need to cultivate a robust mindset, a mindset that is growth-oriented, positive, and empowering. A robust mindset helps us to see challenges as opportunities, not threats. A robust mindset helps us to see failures as feedback, not setbacks. A robust mindset helps us to see problems as solvable, not insurmountable. A robust mindset helps us to see possibilities, not limitations. A robust mindset helps us to face adversity with grace and determination. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." The 15th and final lesson is to live in alignment with your values. Your values define who you are. Live in harmony with them. Authentic living brings meaning and fulfillment, building a resilient foundation. Values are the core principles that guide our actions, decisions, and behaviors. Values are the essence of who we are, what we stand for, and what we care about. Values are the foundation of our identity, purpose, and meaning. Therefore, we need to live in alignment with our values, to live in harmony with ourselves. Living in alignment with our values means acting in accordance with our values, not against them. It means choosing what is right, not what is easy. It means expressing what is true, not what is expected. It means pursuing what is meaningful, not what is popular. Living in alignment with our values brings us peace, joy, and fulfillment. It builds a resilient foundation that can withstand any storm. As Seneca said, the whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. Conclusion. In conclusion, these are the 15 timeless lessons for a purposeful life, inspired by the wisdom of Seneca, the Stoic philosopher. These lessons are not relics of the past. Instead, they serve as beacons, guiding us towards personal growth and resilience in the modern world. These lessons are not about perfection, but continuous progress. Apply these principles in your daily life and embark on a journey of growth and purpose. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom that helps us navigate life's challenges and become the best versions of ourselves. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment below telling us what you think of these timeless lessons. Until next time, stay wise and stay well.